Hey guys, just a reminder to check out my Instagram. I'm Scott with the Limestone Cowboy, and right now I'm just posting random stuff about board gaming. Here's a picture of my studio. This studio. Here's a picture of a amber dye I picked up at a local game shop recently. My first painted miniature, which I did last night. Some recommendations for board game gateway paths, some concepts, some prototype models, some unboxings, random sketches, purchases, logos, more sketches. Yeah, it's just random stuff for now. But yeah, I actually want to spend the rest of this video talking about a concept I have created called Castle Walkers. Now, Castle Walkers is somewhat of a tactical combat worker placement style game. However, the worker placement is not the typical place and remove each round. It is a worker movement game. You might be familiar with the rondel system. This is very similar to a rondel system, except that it's not necessarily a fixed unidirectional circuit, but you're free to move in most directions. There might be like a wall here or there, but you're free to move around, and each turn, each worker can move a certain number of spaces. Each space on this, I would call this a castle walker. Each space on this castle walker, which is basically a mech inspired by Howl's Moving Castle and other similar cool ideas. Each space is an action you can do to control the mech with the goal of area control. And so you're on a big, maybe scythe-sized board, like was it 36 by 24 or something like that, 27 by whatever. In the juez. And then so you've got your little dude, and you've got like 3 workers, and your workers are going to do different actions to let you move your entire castle walker across the board to control another territory, a la Capture the Flag or King of the Hill. That said, yeah, worker movement. I really dig it, and I don't see how it's not used more often. In a regular combat game, you move here, and the idea is be within range, fire, defense, attack, blah 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 blah. But what if you still had that, but at each space there was an extra power up? What if we go a step further than that? What if the power up or the ability or action at a certain space is related to the actual space? So for example, I have to walk to the, I don't even know what you call these round things. I have to walk to the corner of this, citadel, spire, whatever. Go up these stairs, and here I can shoot my arrows, and there's a certain range my arrows can travel. Here, the same deal. This little robot arm dude is like a little machine that one of your workers has to operate, and there's a hole in the bottom of this board piece, which lets you pick up like wood or stone or something, so that you can store it in your storage area. In your storage area, you can flip wood upside down to become energy and store your energy over here to fuel the furnace, or you can turn stone upside down here with energy to smelt it into additional weapons or upgrades and whatnot. And then there's other spaces here, blah blah blah. But the concept is not just action-based or combat-based worker placement and worker movement. I've had that idea for months and months and months, and I've drawn up maybe 5 or 6 different concepts involving that. But this one is a step further, takes it a step further, in that my castle walkers are boards that move on boards. I really think, from a design perspective, there are not enough games that really optimize or use every part of a component. I've seen, actually, legendary the board doesn't do anything. It's just a slight reminder of where things go. Munchkin Deluxe, same deal. Unless it's a racing game or like a tile laying game, the boards in many games don't do much other than to serve as reminders or thematic flair or space holders for cards or other components. I really think we need to do more interactive boards. So yeah, that's the idea. Here you can convert resources into other kind of resources. So there's a typical Euro style resource conversion and upgrading. You can this will be an engine builder definitely. We can upgrade the weapons, upgrade the ability of the grabby robot. You can deploy foot soldiers and maybe increase your capacity of people, maybe increase your storage capacity for resources and whatnot. So yeah, a lot of potential here with area movement, area control, group worker placement, worker movement to control a single unit like a Megazord and make this guy do stuff. So you're fighting, you can shoot arrows, you can do melee, you can jump out, come back in, you can rotate, you can spend actions to rotate and fire at this enemy before you get to the finish line or whatever. But in doing so, you waste, precious action points on yourself, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I really don't want it to be gimmicky and I really don't want it to feel like a toy, but I really want to immerse the players in some crunchy decision making, interesting gameplay, and bring it to life with your moving guys that are moving boards that are on a board. So I think that's really cool. Anyway, I obviously have designed much more that I'm not ready to show off yet. But if you have any ideas, suggestions, or thoughts, comments, please leave them in the comments below. Let your boy know. I do also want to try to make a plate tectonics version of this where your workers are like the spirits of the earth and they are moving like Australia or India towards North America and like making a mountain or something like that. Or like pirate ships was actually my first idea, to have worker movement on pirate ships where you have a crew of dudes that are kind of doing that. So I don't know, Castle Walkers will definitely have an expansion with pirate ships, a spaceship, possibly a snake that grows, maybe for a co-op mode. The villain is a snake that gets bigger and bigger and bigger the more it consumes. Blimps, who knows? I just really like the idea of a place being a thing, which is part of why I think Howl's Moving Castle is so novel. Hayao Miyazaki is a genius. I was really annoyed when they came out with that movie, Something Machines with, is it Hugo Weaving? Anyways, that's the idea, guys. Hope you enjoy it and are inspired and have some thoughts and news or help for me. All right, bye-bye.